Welcome to part 5 of this walkthrough of Mother 2 Deluxe. Last time we made our way to Happy Village, and we just spoke to Paula, who gave us the Franklin badge. I don't know who Franklin is, but his badge deflects lightning, and that's pretty handy. So now we just have to take out the cult leader, Master Carpainter, who's not, like, into automotives at all, that I'm aware of. Hey Ness, you're just here to bother me, aren't you? And I was just about to become an important person in Happy Happyism. Thanks to the great Master Carpainter. You should join us, but I know you won't. I'm glad I joined. I'm not gonna fight you, but these guys will. Later, Potato. So we do indeed have to fight these guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just spam Spirit until they die. Unless they start summoning a lot of other friends in this battle, which they might. There's 2 of them. 2 of them, double the chances. Okay, I think we'll be fine. We'll either be fine or we'll die. You know, one or the other. 50-50 chance, right? Oh, and he opted not to ask for help. So there, we defeated them in the scripted battle. If you opt to use a skip sandwich here, I believe you can catch up to Porky, but even if you do, he doesn't say anything. But I'm gonna go heal, and then meet you in the headquarters. Alright, so off-screen we learned Shield Sigma. It also seems like these guys respawn. Or do they? Maybe not. Never mind, false alarm. For some reason I thought maybe they respawned. But I think I'm just thinking that this guy, you know, he moves back. After we leave, he's like, oh, I'll go blue on the spot I was bluing at. But yeah, now only this one fellow moves. So it's a clear and straight path to Carpainter. And by virtue of us having a shield, well, having a shield's always helpful against bosses. But the Franklin badge, Carpainter is very heavy on the lightning attacks. So that is good. That is good that you must have it to fight him. Thanks for coming. I've been waiting for you. I need your assistance to help make the world blue and change it into a place of happiness. Won't you and Paula become my right-hand assistants? Actually, yes, let's do that. You fool, I have drawn you into my trap. Carpainter's lightning was deflected by the Franklin badge. Why are you still attacking me? I want to join forces. Anyway, this is Carpainter, We also learned Shield Sigma off-screen, I don't think I mentioned that. So let's apply a shield, because he utilizes much stronger paint attacks. Alright, yeah, you spam your healing. Let's try to flash him, actually. What a perfect time for Ness to get homesick. Alright. Challenge battle. Ness is homesick. Well, there's a psychic shield, and we don't have... I think stuff like this can still get through. I don't know what the odds of making Carpainter numb is, but it worked. And I'm homesick, so I think it's about even Steven here. Unless he can't even crash Boom Bang attack me while he's numb. Oh yeah, he can just cast Healing Bee. Which gave us a little bit of a head start. Let's just try that again, because like how easy is that to inflict? This is sure to miss this time, yeah. It was just a lucky one. But yeah, that does penetrate... shield. There we go, crashing Boom Bang attack. Because we have the Franklin badge, we won't get hurt by it. So he does, in essence, hurt himself. If the battle lasts long enough. Shield disappeared, we better cast another shield. I would love to cast another shield. So we don't die via paint attacks. Also, we should spam healing. For Ness is homesick. And you don't know when you're gonna get one through. Come on, all 4 of the crash Boom Bang attacks. Oh, they all missed. They should have all hit instead. I think we'll be okay, though. Carpainter is... like, even in regular Earthbound is one of the easier bosses. In general. Just because of the Boom Bang, he just doesn't use it as much here. There we go, we got a smash hit in. And he's like, oh, that was so funny that I'm gonna turn back to normal. But Ness gained some experience points. No levels, though, because we just gained a level. The gold figure behind me. Since I got that statue, I've been doing peculiar things. Please forgive me if you can. I just wanted to have a normal life. I apologize to everyone. Here's the key to open the jail in the mountain cabin where Paula is being held. Take the key and go! Ness got the jail key. So let's go save Paula. So let's talk to this gentleman. He heard the battle upstairs. So you're the boy that you went after the great Master Carpainter, and you're awesome. Oh, thanks. That's such a compliment. So you see this room is mostly empty now. Looks like almost everyone woke up and left. Almost. Except you three. There are only 3 people remaining. I don't want to stay. I'll get out of here. You 3, the man behind the desk, and Carpainter are the only ones left in this building. Sorry about everything. Let's be buddies. Sure. Come with. Are you one of the chosen 4? Maybe you're Pooh. That was really something, Ness. Looks like I somehow woke up too. Let's be friends again. Come on, reply to me, will ya? I promise I'll be a good guy. I guess that's a no, huh? Bleh. Porky sticking his tongue out. I imagine he's going like, bleh. Which I think is offensive in Japan. I was just lying. Someday you'll see. No, I believe you that you're lying. Mr. Carpainter was pretty strange, but so was everyone else. Okay, now that you insisted on me talking to you, well fine, we'll do one of these. And reset your position. Also gonna close this mailbox. Which I should utilize more often. I should be closing more mailboxes than I do. So now that Paula is safe, let's get her out of her cage. And then off-screen, I'm gonna travel back through the Grateful Dead Valley, as well as level her up a few levels. I'll spare you all of that. Because I'm such a nice guy. Ness, you've got the key. Are you hurt? Yes. Sorry for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm pretty sure she says the same thing either way. Yeah. She's just checking on you. Help. Key to holding cell made specially for Paula. I suppose that is grammatically correct. It wasn't like shorthand for especially. Thank you, Ness. You're just like I imagine you would be. I'm sure that some people in Tucson are worried about me. Getting back there may be dangerous, but we can do it if we combine our strength. I'm able to use a little psychic power that's actually dangerous. Let's head back to Tucson. I love how she has a teddy bear here, but also one in a present at her house. She just has teddy bears all over the place. Not on display. She just keeps them pristine in a box in case she needs them. It's more to just keep her alive. Well, look at all these crows. And there's another photo man opportunity. Crows aren't really the worst to, like, get her to level 2. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera, ready, say, Fuzzy Pickles! I will never say that. Stop asking me to. Wow, what a great photograph. It'll always bring back the fondest of memories. So yeah, I'm gonna just swirl into these spiteful crows, and I'll meet you back in Tucson. Ooh, this one's really itching for a fight. Suppose now's not the worst time to show off your mother's homesick dialogue. So call your mom. Hello, Ness, what's wrong? You sound so sad. Are you homesick? Well, I knew there would be days like this. Must make you feel better, listening to your mom's sweet voice. So, do you feel any better? Well, I better get going in the middle of my ironing, bye! That's how you cure homesickness. No, I didn't go all the way through the Grateful Dead Valley without curing homesickness. Ness just got homesick again. Sometimes it happens, you know, 2 times right in a row like that. Nothing can be done about it. I've only just recently heard that Ness will start becoming homesick once he's level 16, which I never knew. Yahoo! I knew it! You saved Paula. I don't really understand it, but I know that your miraculous power and Ness's great courage will allow you to stand up to any challenge. Paula, if you must take a trip, be sure to bring this along. It's my very own handmade band-aid. Ooh, that rhymes. I know, I'll call it a hand-aid. Paula got the hand-aid. Did you meet Dad? He's sorry that he suspected Mr. Dimwood of Burglar Park. I mean, I don't blame him. Oh, Paula. Ness, thank you so much. You must be the boy who will save the world, like in Paula's dream. Paula, I'm sure you'd be a big help to Ness. It's not every day a father lets his daughter embark on a journey to save the world. Dad, don't worry about me. Ness and I will be able to take care of ourselves. In Threek, the next town, we'll meet another friend. If the 3 of us can combine our power, no one can beat us. Now wipe your eyes, blow your nose, and smile before we take off. Goodbye, Paula, don't worry. I won't cry anymore. I didn't really show this off, but, Paula's level 11 now, and she also learned PSI Shield, which, you know, is which is Ness's Shield equivalent, but for PSI. Comes in handy. She also has Magnet and one of each magic. Freeze in Mother 2 Deluxe isn't as broken as in regular Earthbound, but it still has a chance to solidify the enemy. It just does way less damage. That being said, Thunder is much more useful. Level 1 Thunder will attack 3 times, so it'll probably hit. If you're fighting 3-4 enemies, it's almost sure to hit somebody. So it just balances it out. But there's certain places where Freeze is still super effective. Hello, Ness, you're not on the phone. I'm a messenger for Mr. Dimwit. Mr. Dimwit is looking for you. He's got something for you. Actually, I'm gonna go back this way. I'm gonna order a pizza. Because we're gonna want pizzas where we're going. So we may as well order one now. I forget how much they cost, but you don't lose money when you die, so... A large pizza's 600, so that should be plenty. I also don't think I showed off, but I gave Paula a travel charm, regular bracelet, and a regular ribbon. I didn't bother giving her a weapon yet. There's really not a lot of point in giving her a weapon. Are you going to attack with her? I wouldn't advise it. I think it does have some... Like, it does, like, say you jump a group of enemies. If she has a weapon, I think her weapon does factor into that, so it's not like it's completely useless, but I'm just not going to bother just yet giving her a frying pan. So as previously mentioned, let's go talk to Mr. Dimwit. Because he did say to come speak to him after. As well as his henchman. I'd like to have you join me, but I see no is written all over your face. What, with permanent mark? Oh, those Happy Happyist must have drew no on my face with blue paint. Well, thank you for telling me, Mr. Dimwit. I don't shower or bathe ever. I was gonna give you this money if you became my lackey, but I can't exactly go back on that now either. Here, take this suitcase. There's 10 grand dollars in bills inside. Use as much of it as you want, whether it's for good stuff or bad stuff. There's no use in trying to give it back to me. Just give it up and take it. I'm planning to head out to get my hands on the so-called Many Devil, or whatever, that some petty bad guy named Liar Exaggerate or something dug up in Onet. Let's meet again if we ever get the chance. I count on it, Mr. Dimwit. Paula got the suitcase full of bills. So it's kind of nice of them to be like, here's this item that's $10,000, so you don't get into battles and lose half of it repeatedly, and then you're just stuck here. Instead, it's just an item you can't throw away. I suppose I haven't shown an actual fight with the police officers and the dogs. I don't know if I've actually seen 2 police officers and 2 dogs in one contest before, so let's take them out. With some spirit. Some fiery spirit, as it were. Dogs taken out relatively easily. The cops will be a little more sturdy. They'll take another round, I imagine. No, I was wrong. We took them out in one turn. Even better. But because we have 2 party members in our party now, our experience is halved. So that's something to bear in mind. Hey, you came with Paula. Then you deserve a present, Playboy. Here's a backstage pass. You can get into our shows with this. Deadly. We can see the Runaway Brothers live and in person. You're with a girl today. You must be pretty popular. How about you introduce her to my bandmate? He's right there. I did, and we got a backstage pass. We're gonna enjoy the show. But yeah, you're supposed to give Mr. Dog Food here the bills. So if you try to do that now... Pardon? You want to talk about money? How about later, after the show? Even if we're talking big bucks. I've got definite rules about how I handle my money matters. Yeah, they don't want you missing the Runaway Brothers performance. Also, there's a new sign there, in case you didn't notice. So let's show them the backstage pass. Here you go, hurry, you're just in time to see the Runaway Brothers show. So let's look at this sign. Members wanted, easy listening music club. We welcome those who own their own guitar, bass, drums, etc. We also welcome those that listen to Carcass, Cathedral, Napalm Death, Mineko, Nishis... I'm sorry. Miniko Nishikawa, Moonriders, Shada Par, Kinky Kids, Bjork, Takashi Hokusawa, Hosokawa. I'm sorry for butchering all these Japanese names. Horenzo and the like. Completely professional oriented. Contact Koji. I'm not sure what that's even like. I'm under the impression these are all like death metal bands and like easy listening. But that sign wasn't in regular Earthbound. Hey kids, how'd you get these tickets? Who are you? The owner's kids or something? No. My boyfriend lost the ticket that I gave him. He's waiting outside the entrance. He's got butterfingers, but he's nice. You may notice that I'm not talking to a lot of the people that are around. I want to leave something for you guys to do when you play the game. I don't want to talk to every last NPC. Do you like baseball? No. Oh, I see. Well, you don't look like you could figure it out. A sophisticated game like baseball, anyway. Lucky of the one... It would help if I could talk, period. Lucky of the Runaway Brothers told me to come see him backstage, but I don't have a pass. I'm sure security will stop me. Hey, really, you have a pass? I can't believe it. Can you take me with you, please, please, please? I could pose as your sister. Yes. This rocks, let's go. Ooh, my heart is pounding. I didn't say yes, but alright, then. Since you insist. I want some bread. They don't sell bread in this game, that's Mother 1. I need the coinage. I want more dough all the time. Wrote the lyrics to most of the Runaway Brothers songs. Money, that's what I want. Money, that's what is hot. Money, that's what I want. Money, that's what we ain't got, except freedom. Freedom. Freedom's what we really sought. Hey, you get to see our show, you lucky kid. I hope you pay attention. Shabadoo-wop, diddly-dee-da. Shabadee-doo-bee-bop-wah. Got these debt blues. If I had $10,000, I could pay off my debts and move on to the next town. I wonder if our bus still runs. Maybe rusted out. Well, yeah, in the old days, there were lots of cute dancer girls at this theater. Except now, we're the only act playing here. We even gone to debt here, so we're pretty near stuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Folks of Tucson will enjoy the Runaway Brothers show for quite a few years. Looks like to me. But now here is the Runaway Brothers song. The Runaway Brothers Band. Yeah, the Chaos Theater's Soul Men. Sexy and exciting. A dynamite performance. Come on, great as bluesmen. Runaway Brothers Band. Here we come. Gotcha, gotcha. And I always have to point this out. Every time I get to these parts of the game, I really don't care for this. I don't know why. It just... Like the opera scene in Final Fantasy VI, like I didn't really care about it as a kid, but it's grown on me. There's like some emotion to it, I find. Like even... And it's kind of corny with the singing. But for whatever reason, the Runaway Brothers performances just do nothing for me. For a game I love this much, that's probably weird to hear me say, but it just... Like, I don't have an issue with it being in the game, but I'm just like, whatever. I do appreciate the change to Runaway Brothers, because in Japan it's the Tanzura Brothers. But originally they're the Runaway 5, and count them. I guess the keyboardist is like... They hire them sometimes, but then they're not the Runaway 5, even if they hire a keyboardist on occasion. So that's just silly, but... Now it's the Runaway Brothers, so I have nothing to complain about. So would they have called them the Runaway 6 if the keyboardist traveled around? Maybe they thought logistically that would be silly to walk around with a keyboard. I don't know what the deal is with that. Oh, pardon me. So now we can show Mr. Dogfood this stack of bills. But if you show it to him from the front... I can't use the backstage pass on him. What is that? Let me see it closer up, right by my face. You have to go around back and show it to him this way. Not sure why you have to, but I guess to get out of the way of the cutscene. Yipes, he surprised me. Now I'm not sure what to do. I got the money, of course. Now the Runaway Brothers are free to leave. I've got no complaints now to have my money. Whoa, thanks to this little kid, we've gone to heaven from hell. Yeah, saved it. Bravo, now we can leave this town. Make like a tree and screwed away out of here. I'm great at driving, just leave it to me. Let's go to the next town. Alright, let's go to our hunk of junk. I didn't really stand out and get much attention during our show, did I? Sure you did, what's your name? Beautiful? Oh, pardon me. I'm gonna miss the Runaway Brothers when they finally leave, but that's life. Sniff. Suppose I'll never see the Runaway Brothers show again. But yeah, another quick thing that was added. You know, outside of this instantaneous memory. How do you take that picture when the Runaway Brother is in the way? Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius, even if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera, ready, say, Fuzzy Pickles! Stop trying to get me to say Fuzzy Pickles. I will not say it. Wow, what a great photograph. You'll always bring back the fondest of memories. And if I try to leave, I can't. Hurry and get on. Our tour bus is too loud for the ghosts. So let's just get on the bus. Move to the next town. Okay, guys, here we go. Hey, sidewalk, get out of my way. So there we go, that was Tucson. On to Threek. As you are well aware, or maybe not, I don't know. In normal Earthbound, it's the town of Threed. Changed from Threek. I think Threek sounds more, you know, haunted. But I heard that one of the reasons why they changed it to Threek, or from Threek to Threed, was originally, like, if you think, like, 3, then the letter K, that people might misconstrue it as being, like, you know, 3 Ks. So I don't know, I don't know if someone would have made that connection. And been like, Earthbound is supremacist or something. Like, I think it was a good call to change the name originally. But we're all adults here, and it's Threek Town. Looks like we have to say goodbye for now. This town seems pretty gloomy, but I'm sure you can light up the place with your own little brand of sunshine. That pizza man's not going to be happy about me moving between towns, is he? Hope to see you again sometime. Look for us to be singing at some theater in Forsyth. I don't know, some theater. One of them. So right now, let's just... I'm not gonna worry about the arms dealer back there. I think there's just a regular trash can with regular trash in it, yeah. But I might be able to buy some upgrades, so let's do that. An excellent bat. I could get her a better hard hat. I'm not... or a thicker fry pan, rather. I'm not gonna do that yet, either. I still don't think it's worth our while. We're not really going to be getting the jump on anything for a bit. It'd be one thing if we were taking out the sanctuaries already. But we're not. Oh yeah, I don't even have space. Let's sell a cookie. So we can have space. Cookie. Yes. And I'll wait a minute before we call Escargot Express again. Yeah, that's good. We'll equip this here. You can sell this good bat. I'll also sell the Mr. Baseball hat. The coveted Mr. Baseball hat. I would love to sell it. Alright. Let's mosey. Actually, before we mosey... What do you have to sell? I usually neglect these guys. We might actually want a holy water. I have half a mind to also get a refreshing herb, so let's do both of those things. Because new item in Mother 2 Deluxe, Holy Water, it cures possession. Because there's some enemies in this that will possess you upon their defeat. Let's fight some new enemies. Like this trick-or-trick kid, and I think that... is that Handsome Tom? I forget which one that is. Oh, that's Mischievous Sammy. My mistake. And now that we're in Threed, even if we do die, it'll just teleport us back here. Because the Runaway Brothers have already left and we wouldn't be able to get back here. So it just kind of moves you over here. I think we should also maybe rest at an inn. Or a hotel. I don't think there's technically inns in this game. But yeah, if we're going to level up, like it's... If you get Paula up to a halfway decent level, this is the place to do it. That's a weird place for a fire extinguisher, isn't it? Oh, there's the pizza man. Do I have the money now? 273, I ought to, yeah. So, pizza, regular pizzas in this do feed everybody. Everyone recovers about 130 HP. Tastes great with hot sauce. Which is handy. Let's have a nap. I think we can afford a nap, just the two of us. So that's great. So now in order to progress to the next part of the game, sir, are you going out? The guest newspaper that were delivered to the hotel today are different than normal. Paper's called The Zombie World. I'm scared, but let me tell you what's in it. Destroy the humans, hold the town for our glory, and for the glory of our master. How do zombies know how to write a newspaper? Never really questioned that until just now. But in order to progress, we have to make our way to the graveyard and talk to some zombies. But also, I pointed this out in one of my trailers, but you can actually talk to some of these gravestones. Ness read the gravestone text, but there's nothing to be found. But it's nice to try to do pointless things in life. I'm not gonna find everything, just because I want you to look for some of the stuff. But this one has a cup of ramen. There's also another one around here that has a holy water, but we have one right now. There's also a regular bracelet for Jeff that we'll get when we get him. Cup of ramen, when eaten, you recover about 200 HP. Tastes great with hot sauce. So yeah, that's actually a pretty good healing item right there. But yeah, I think there's 7 items total among the gravestones. 2 no-good flies. Yeah, you go ahead and spirit, and also fire. We're gonna... Oh, the flies are too fast. Or that one fly was. Oh, now I should have just cast freeze. Or I have a better idea. Let's cast spirit, and you cast freeze on the urban zombie. The Italian urban zombie. What a speedy little fly that is. Well, that wasn't worth it. I should have cast thunder. Let's keep spamming spirit, because... Worst case scenario, we just death warp back to where the Runaway Brothers dropped us off. There we go, we're good. That zombie's not expedient at all. Paula gains another level, that's great. 10 PP, even greater. Can I... Let's get the jump on this guy. Yeah. Ness is really homesick this game, he's homesick again. I also forgot to get a steak. I meant to run and get one. But I didn't. This trash can's alive. Or at least there's something alive in the trash can. It's a smelly ghost. And we'll try to set it on fire. But yeah, he's just... Ness wants some steak. Rather than fighting, he wants some steak. I mean, I've been there. I can relate to that. Steak is a good time. Okay, good. I don't think nausea actually does damage in this game. It just prevents you from being able to eat, which is arguably worse. Because if you have queued using an item, like a food item, you waste it. So it's something to bear in mind. Anyway, so long as we make it here, that's the main thing. He stares into your soul. He looks you over. But yeah, I would have liked to have a steak for the next part. Because there's kind of an optional thing you can do. In the next part. I'm probably gonna just... I'm not gonna try that hard to win this fight. But there's an optional thing you can do in the next, area. One of the bosses, you're supposed to use a certain item in order to realistically beat him. But I'm gonna try to beat him without using said item. So I'm just gonna either spam Spirit and win, or not win. We'll see. It's kind of leaning towards not winning, but that's fine. We won't lose any money. I'll be rather surprised if we win. Did that ghost go twice? Oh, it was the mini ghost is still in the battle. Even though Paula was dead. Okay. That's what happened. Anyway, now that conveniently warps us back into town. And I don't even think we need to revive Paula. I'm pretty sure after this next event that she'll just be revived anyway. So we may as well just do that. But now that we talk to those zombies, we can follow this strange damsel into the hotel. And if you reach up to her and try to talk to her, it doesn't say anything. But then we get jumped on. She even had a zombie dog with her in case things got rough. Uh-oh, you're losing consciousness. What could be the fate of Ness and his friend? Game over. Credits roll. Oh yeah, Geeg won, by the way. Geeg won. The door is locked. I'm calling out to you, whom I've never met. I'm calling our friend, whom we've never met. Jeff, we need your help. I am Paula, and I'm with another friend, Ness. We're trying to contact you. Who lives over in Foggy Land, which I don't think it actually says in-game at any point. But that's where this is. It's Earthbound's equivalent to Europe. Winter is a small country to the north. Like, I used to think, because they're like, oh, to the north, then it's Canada, but it's not, it's Foggy Land, especially because of, like, Tassie, the Loch Tass monster. Snow wood boarding house. Better than the snow waterboarding house. I am Paula, and I'm with another friend, Ness. We're trying to contact you. If you hear me, please wake up and head south. Only you, though far away, can save us, Jeff. Please hear my call and begin heading south. Jeff, you're a friend who we've never met before, but you're our one and only hope. Wake up, Jeff. Wake up. There, he's awake. Ah, Jeff, I just dreamt that you and I were taking a walk. What's wrong? Nothing. Jeff, where are you going in the middle of the night? Don't stand in your bed like that. I stand in my bed all the time, but that's besides the point. You know the dorm rules, right? If you're gonna swear, Tony, just swear. If you get caught, you'll get a paddling. What's wrong, Jeff? Alright. There must be some reason that I don't understand. I won't stop you, but it's dangerous to leave without taking anything along. Hey, I think there's some stuff in the locker room that you should get. I'll help you get out of here. Tony joined you. Oddly enough, there's nothing in this pile of tools, probably just so you can't miss them. So if you go in here, you can pick up a bunch of cookies, but if you take all these cookies and take everything that's, like, in the lockers, you still have to throw away some of the cookies, so, like, I just don't bother taking any of them. Actually, I'll show you why I don't take any of them. I'm being a good Samaritan. I'm so sleepy. Tony's birthday party is tomorrow. Put my heart into wrapping up all these cookies for the party. So yeah, I just leave them. If you're going outside, stop by and say hi to Goss before you leave. He has all the hot Goss. He always looks out for the younger students. Goss is still working hard in the lab downstairs. Anyway, these days there are many dangerous animals wandering around outside. So let's talk to Goss. Because he'll give us a machine that will prove quite useful. Oh, Jeff and Tony, you startled me. Are you looking for a late-night snack? I'm having some trouble with my project. If only Jeff's father, Dr. Ann Donuts, were here. He'd be able to provide a great deal of help. Heard he's an astounding person. He was the first leader of our Ultra Science Club. Heard he's greater than Einstein or Heisenberg. Rumor has it he's also very strange. If you're heading to the locker room, take this key along. It's a little bent, though. Jeff got the key to the lockers. If you leave, call me and I'll record your adventure. It's like saving the game. You're so funny. But I'll laugh because I want good grades. I just used the key to the lockers. We can't do that. Don't even try. Just check one. And just make your way back here. Key didn't work, did it? I thought that might be the case, so I invented the machine that can open simple locks surprisingly easily. Sorry for the inconvenience. Anyway, we get the simple key machine, rather than the bad key machine. If you're Dr. Ann Donuts' son, you should be able to repair small tools and make them useful. Just try to keep a positive attitude. So let's just go in here and get the stuff. I forget which lockers actually have the stuff. I think this is one, though. Yeah, there's a Holmes cap. Might be that one and these two here. Pop gun and broken air gun. So let's equip those. Those will prove quite useful on our quest. Let's just make our way outside. We need nothing else here. Up and over. Okay, now use me as a step and climb over the gate. Well, I'll say goodbye for now. I don't know where you're going or why, but remember, we are best friends forever. Now, before I wrap this up, let's talk to this conspicuous mole. I'm not your enemy. I'm merely an obligatory mole. Would you like to know how tools work? Yes, because it is different here. Whenever a new tool is gained or repaired, it is added to the Tools command in your battle menu. No, I mean, you can use it in battle. If a broken tool is repaired, it's no longer kept as a normal item. Checking on enemy lets you see how strong it is, how vulnerable it is to certain PSI or status attacks. It also shows the enemy's current and max HP and PP. Oops, again. I mean their life and psychic energy. Some enemies are quite resistant, which makes them hard to successfully affect with status attacks. Make sure you check every new enemy you encounter to gain the upper hand. Your Notes on Tools explain all your tools uses as they are acquired. Have you been reading it? So yeah, if you go in here, you'll notice Notes on Tools. Use. Jeff took a look at the notes he scribbled down. Check. Enables you to see the stats and vulnerabilities of an enemy. But in any case, I'm going to end the episode here, and I'm also going to take this opportunity to grab a few levels off screen. So I want to thank you very much for joining for this edition of Mother 2 Deluxe. We'll have another episode in the next couple of days, so stay tuned for that. So until next time, don't forget the lard and stay warm because it's foggy land and there's snow on the ground. It's chilly out.